So I'm Ben Ledgerwood. Over 12 years hooked on meth. Drugs had really had a hold of me. Alcohol too. Could never kick it. End up having to bum money for food and just in a really dark place. Had a lot of jobs over that time, but end up with where nobody would hire me. I didn't have anything. Was living in a house with no electric. Just lost. Anxiety, thoughts of suicide. Just waking up, finding where I could get a shot of dope. I would roam from house to house and just whoever had some meth where I could just stay high and bum money for wherever I could get some alcohol from. Just doing it all to try to fill a void in my life that seemed like was always missing. Had warrants out for my arrest and come after me. I walked over there and I ran through by that restaurant behind there, dropped that backpack and took off and hid out there in the brush. Then it was dark, I ended up taking off and I ran off in this creek on accident. It had water in it. It was winter time and I got out of it, I snuck across town and found a ride with somebody and like to froze to death. Yeah, I was laying in this ditch. My mom had actually got a call. A cousin of mine had found my feet sticking out. My body was laying there. They thought I was dead. Didn't even really remember how I got there. Ended up waking up after that and hitchhiking back to town. Walking back to town. We're about 6 miles from town right now. Had been up and drinking and passed out in a ditch. People think that they have to be perfect and then come to Christ, but it's totally opposite. It says Christ came not to call the righteous, but the sinners unto repentance. That means all of all of us broken people, not the people that has it all together. Even after God delivered me from drugs, I still feared stepping foot in church. I have fear of people looking down on me and judging me from my past, but if they're sinning, they're judging you, then God's judging them. So everybody, this is where I ended up. Guys, after all that, the Lord shut off everything to where the only thing I had to turn to was Him, and was delivered by the power of God from my addiction. Just brought my family back and just totally turned my life around. If y'all get out, want to stop by and see me. Mountain Calvary Powerhouse Church, Mountain View, Missouri.